So imagine you've been living in the forest for your entire life, and it has been your dream to see a tree. This has been your dream. And let's just say you've been living in that forest for about 50 years. And for these 50 years, it was your biggest dream. You always thought about it. You wanted to see how a tree looks like. And then all of a sudden, through grace, you begin to realize that you have been surrounded by thousands of trees all of the time, all along. And this is what enlightenment feels like. It's incredibly stupid because it's so obvious. And I really don't like to use the word enlightenment, so let's use a different definition. Because a lot of people have their own opinions and their own definitions about it. So what I mean when I say that is the realization of your true self, the realization of your own nature. And as with the guy that's been living in the forest with a dream to see trees while he is surrounded by trees, you might ask yourself, how come he didn't see the trees? He just wasn't aware of it. How can you be not aware of something that is so obvious? And this is the funny thing. This is the funny part about it. And this is why it's so stupid and it makes you laugh when you realize it. And the story for me, how I experienced it was I was given this experience by grace. And I've had a lot of experience with meditation and consciousness and awareness with the goal in my mind to reach whatever you want to call enlightenment. I didn't know what that meant, but I was about to find out. And I felt like the guy living in the forest that suddenly realized that he was surrounded by trees all along. And this is the closest that it gets. And it's nothing that you can describe into words because it can only be experienced, it cannot be explained. So the most one could do is to point its finger towards it, but you cannot make any other being realize himself. Like, you have to do that for yourself. And my experience was quite funny because I really felt like that guy living in the forest suddenly realizing he was surrounded by trees all along. And once I realized that, I think it was for 15 minutes, maybe even longer, I don't know anymore. I was just laughing. And I remember I was saying again and again and again, this is so stupid. This is so stupid. And it is, because it's a big cosmic joke. And I mean, not stupid in a negative way, but like stupid because it's such a stupid, obvious joke. And yeah, I don't want to call it enlightenment. I want to call it a realization of your true nature, a realization of your true essence, a realization of your true being, which is consciousness, which is everything that you perceive right now is you. It is a shifting of your identification with self. So the self, the old self dies, literally dies. And that's what one might call an ego death. Nothing actually dies because you exist, because you are existence. Only the false image of what you think that you are dies. So this is how I would describe it very closely, or how I would describe it the best. And what's the use of this? As with anything, I don't know. I think it's just the realization of your nature makes you realize that everything is you and everything is connected, literally. So that also brings you to the conscious realization that you should make more conscious choices, because why would you bite your own hand when you know it's your own hand? So why would you do harm to anyone else when you know it is you? And I think this is a very important shift in consciousness that one might realize in his life, and it could change the outcome of a lot of actions after this. Yeah, that's it.